They let their faith remake the world. Have we forgotten our nature? Have we missed the point? Do we remember what it cost? Christians once faced lions, swords, and tyrants, and didn't flinch. When Rome demanded they deny Christ, they refused. St. Sebastian was tied to a post and shot full of arrows. St. Lawrence was burned alive and said, "Turn me over, I'm done on this side." Because belief wasn't opinion, it was allegiance. Early Christians built with their hands, bled with their hearts, and prayed with their weapons. They weren't searching for relevance, they were reaching for heaven. St. Francis abandoned wealth for poverty. St. Benedict fled the noise of Rome to pray in caves. The Desert Fathers slept on stone and fought demons in solitude. Discomfort was their discipline, because they knew the soul can't grow in luxury. They didn't chase happiness, they chased holiness. St. Thomas More stood against a king. St. Maximilian Kolbe took another man's place in Auschwitz. St. John Paul II looked communism in the face and said, "Be not afraid." Their words carried weight because their lives carried sacrifice. They didn't blend in with the times, they defined them. They built cathedrals with hands calloused from labor. They carved beauty into stone because they believed truth deserved to be seen. Michelangelo spent years painting ceilings he would never touch again. They didn't ask what was trending, they asked what was true, and they built for eternity. And when invaders threatened Christendom, men like Godfrey of Boulogne and the Knights Hospitaller defended it. They confessed before battle, received the Eucharist, and rode to war beneath the cross, not for conquest, but for protection of the innocent, for the defense of the faith. But what they didn't build were their own churches when they disagreed. Instead, they argued, debated, but stayed under the same roof. Because they believed the church was a mother, they trusted authority because they knew chaos was the alternative. And through that discipline, truth survived. Because for them, faith wasn't a feeling, it was flesh and blood, the body and blood. Because these men worshipped a living God instead of settling for remembering Him. Weak faith doesn't just build weak men, it builds hollow believers. And the fact of the matter is, the devil never had to persecute this generation. He only had to make men comfortable. And maybe that's the quiet tragedy of modern Christianity. No one has to burn us at the stake anymore, as we've already learned how to silence ourselves.